Germany, cool your drinks. Use ice. You'll love it. It'll taste so much better. I plead with you. Make them cold. It'll be okay. Saturday morning in Berlin.
Snowing.
It's actually snowing. It's ridiculous. And we have a big day planned.
Yep.
Starting with...
What's the name of this?
It's called the TV Tower, but that's the English translation. It has a German name, which will probably be on the screen right here that I can't pronounce.
Cool. So we're gonna go up to the top of it.
We didn't show you breakfast today because it was literally pretzels and stale pastries in bed.
The pretzels were good though.
Pretzels were really good.
Can't go wrong with the pretzels here. And so unlike if you've watched our previous Paris video where the Eiffel Tower was closed, this is not closed today. So we still get to go up to the top of something. And you don't have to walk upstairs. A little foggy. What are you doing?
So we're at the viewing deck on the Berlin Fernsehturm? The TV tower.
There's an N in there somewhere. It's giving like a little bit of Space Needle vibes, but you're inside. A little bit of
Sears Tower, which is not the Sears Tower anymore.
No, whatever it's called now.
JCPenney bought it.
JCPenney can afford this.
Kidding.
I understand now. It's too early.
This is the 4th tallest structure in all of the EU.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the tallest?
I don't remember. There's 3 taller. One's in Riga. So we probably saw it.
TV tower.
It's a TV tower, but I don't know if you can go up that one. Maybe. We're only at 200 meters up right now. There's a restaurant above us, and then there's the giant, these tall buildings all put these spires on top just to get to the highest point.
Well, yeah, why not?
Nonsense. It's not real. But it is a TV tower. They do broadcast here, but I think this was also built like Cold War era, 60s, 70s as like a show of communist strength.
There's a lot going on in this city, so.
There's a lot going on in the city.
Yeah.
And now it's a big tourist attraction with views all the way around. It's cloudy and foggy today.
It's funny because your voice is so deep and it carries so far that I just watch people's heads like snap around when you start to talk.
I'm an announcer.
Snow in my eye.
We're going to a food hall, a market hall. My hair is going to stand straight up now. It's windy. It's literally snowing.
It's snowing right now.
We're hungry. It's lunchtime, and we like the food hall concept.
We do like the food hall.
There's lots of different things to eat. We're going to surprise each other with some choices. We don't know exactly what's in here.
It's not really in the middle of everything in the city. We kind of had to go on the outskirts a little bit to get to it, which might be a good thing, though.
Because we took a bus, and then we walked in the snow, and now here we are.
I think the pretzels in here.
Taste your senses.
Okay, so just like the last food hall video, if you haven't watched that, go watch that. We were in Amsterdam at the food hall. I usually go for some type of smoked meat because it's hard to find stuff like that, at least where we live in Amsterdam. So I did the same thing here and went with pulled pork, just a pulled pork sandwich, nothing fancy. Oh God, that smells really good. You could get it with a couple different sauces. I just went for classic barbecue sauce. Yeah. It's not fun. I hate biting into things if I haven't said that already. This is really freaking good. The pork is like super tender, just kind of falls apart. That barbecue sauce is really, really good. I actually wish I had a little bit more to go on top of it, but it's really tender, really good flavor. The barbecue sauce is excellent, spicy, a little spicy, kind of tangy. Yeah, I think this is a winner. So I also had to get a beer because when in Germany, some kind of blonde beer, a Weiss beer. It has more flavor than the beer that we had at dinner last night, which I like, but it's pretty smooth. I mean, I'm not too picky about the beers here, so cheers.
When I saw this food hall, market hall, whatever we're calling this, online, the food that like stuck out to me was the meatballs. So I found the meatballs, I got the meatballs. They had a bunch of different types of meatballs. I got 2 of the Bologna meatballs, which are Italian. I got 1 of the Bangkok meatballs, which is like a lemongrass Thai thing. And the other one is, I forget. There's a 3rd type of meatball on here. We'll find out. Potato salad is ice cold, not something I enjoy at all. Hopefully Katrina likes it, maybe. The fancy sodas they serve here, 0 sugar. It's like room temperature though. Germany, cool your drinks. Use ice, you'll love it. It'll taste so much better. I plead with you. Make them cold. It'll be okay. Yeah, that is room temperature. It's a problem here. I'm gonna try one of these. I think this is the Bangkok one that has Asian flavors. That is okay. Let's try the Bologna. I don't know if this is the Bologna. I think it is. I really can't remember what the other one was. I think it might have been Berliner, like a German style. This one's good. This one's a little more traditional tasting. The Asian one's interesting. Feels like high quality meat though. Maybe a little dense. Problem with meatballs at times. It's good though. They were warm a minute ago. This is a small portion, €8. It's not bad.
I went the Italian dessert route and got a couple cannolis. This is a vanilla, orange of some sort, tangerine, he said, and a tiramisu. Looks questionable, but we'll see. He was very nice. They're making them all like right there, so they are fresh. I've made cannolis before and they turned out mediocre. They're harder than they look. Oh yeah, so tiramisu shouldn't really be sticky.
Our Italian viewers are not gonna like this.
This American viewer might not like it. And it has good flavor. Why is it so sticky? That is the weirdest tiramisu consistency that I've ever had.
Sure.
So I don't know what the fuck.
There's not enough seating in here.
Yeah, there's really not. So this is not bad. The flavor's good. Let's try this. That's really flavorful. I don't know if that's like a vanilla bean or some cinnamon or something in like the actual vessel, but I'm a fan. I don't know if I'm gonna like the orange one. I don't usually go for fruit flavored stuff like this, but what the hell? I'm even gonna eat the little orange piece of gummy whatever on there because I'm brave. It's too orange. The vanilla one, that's the one.
How was your food hall experience?
It was okay.
Berlin style.
Yeah, it was good. I wish there was more seating. I think that was the biggest thing.
We were making friends.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
People were just rolling up on us and putting their stuff down.
Hey man, seating is at a premium here, so I get it. I probably would have done the same thing. I wouldn't have, but you know.
I would never do that.
I wouldn't.
I don't like strangers enough. I almost said people, but I like people just fine. I don't really like strangers that much.
Yeah. Well, especially when we're trying to be like
Stupid vloggers.
dumb vloggers.
I know.
And so it's like.
Well, the first guy saw that and then he left.
He totally spaced out. He took his crepe.
You guys are
like, bye.
dumb. Well, there you go. Berlin Food Hall Market.
Yeah, I'm full.
Yep. Let's do it. So let me just talk about the Berlin Metro for just a second. We bought this ticket for €10. It's good for 24 hours all over the metros, all over the buses. That's a really good deal. You have to validate the ticket when you buy it, put it in this little thing, it stamps your time on it. We forgot to do that for about 4 hours last night, so thank you, Berlin, for the free 4 hours. Appreciate you. Berlin Cathedral. It's an open house day, so it was free to get in. It is beautiful. They have this giant organ with over 7,000 tubes, pipes.
Right there, though?
Yeah.
There's no way there's 7,000.
They're stacked behind, I think. I don't totally know, but yeah, it says over 7,000 tubes. This building's absolutely just stunning in here. A lot of gold.
I love gold.
There's a very intimidating man made of, is that marble? Stone?
Stone, maybe?
Staring down at me with his book, trying to intimidate me, trying to get me to believe what he believes.
Is it working?
No, this is not working. But I do think that this is a fantastic monument.
I'd love to hear that organ be played in here.
I could play that organ.
I'd like to see that.
Play Inagata Davida. It'd be amazing. All 40 minutes of it. I just went and looked at the sarcophagus where there's like a prince and who?
His wife?
Prince and his wife are in those.
Dorothea?
Yeah, they're in there.
Second wife.
First one didn't get the treatment. I'm scared to tell you this, but there's a panoramic view on top of this building with 267 steps to get to
Is
it.
it free today to go up?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, how do we get there?
That way.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
There's no way to go back.
So we die up here?
5, 6, 7.
So we're up on top of the dome, 268 steps later. Wasn't that bad. More pretty views of the city. Some really cool, scary angels that are playing violins, I believe. So here on Travel Roulette Weekend, where you didn't know where we were going, I brought you to the very famous and very popular Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Yeah! Yeah!
Nothing says tourist like a Madame Tussauds.
In like 1994,
Right?
like who goes to these still?
I don't know.
Like,
And Ripley's, believe it or not, that's like, I put those two together.
totally, but I would go to that before I would go to Madame. I don't want to see a bunch of wax figures of like Mike Tyson and Obama.
Would you go to a Hard Rock?
No. No, I would not. Unless it was an accident. You know, like I accidentally walked into Hard Rock thinking it was Applebee's.
Ew.
And I'd be like, okay, we're here. There's cheap guitars with big signatures on the wall.
I'd go Hard Rock before I'd go Applebee's.
For sure. No, what we're actually doing is we're going to see the Brandenburg Gate, one of the most famous landmarks in all of Germany.
No wax figures there.
No wax figures. Sometimes I want to protest, but I don't know how. It's a Mitch Hedberg joke. I'm against picketing, but I don't know how to show it. We found the protests. Everywhere we go, there's a protest. What are they protesting today?
I think they're protesting everything, actually. I don't know if they're trying to promote or protest Jesus. I'm unsure. They want to free somebody. They want to keep peace.
Free who?
I
Oh,
see
Assange.
ass.
No, it's Julian
Oh.
Assange.
Oh.
Yeah, so we got those guys out here.
Oh.
We got the anti-NATO group that thinks that we should not help Ukraine defend themselves.
Die,
I don't speak German, so I don't know what that one is. There's a lot of protests out here right now, though. I protest the top half of this pretzel not having salt on it.
Why is that?
I don't know, but I like the bottom half of the salt.
Me too. Hey!
We're just at the Brandenburg Gate, super famous symbol of tumultuous
Protesting.
times. And, well, for real. And also unity. And, Europe, Germany, good stuff.